Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And it feels early to be already missing players from the lineup, but how these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
And now the Lakers starting group. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. LeBron James is out there with Smart, and it's Ayton in at the 5. And for the Grizzlies, we've got Wells, Edey out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Morant, and it's Spencer in at the shooting guard. And we have a little extra spice to this game tonight. This is the first game of the NBA Cup for each of these teams.
Well, with only 4 games in the...
Clark, he just rocked the rim!
Insanity on display right there. Wow! Woo. Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Here's Aldama. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Morant. Shoots. Edey with the rebound. Now the Grizzlies with it. Now here's Morant. Pass to Aldama. Fires the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And James gets it to go on the assist by Ayton.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Here's Spencer. Wells passes to Aldama. He's off from 17 feet.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Here's James. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 6 points for LeBron.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Here's Spencer. Back to Morant. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Spencer. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant outside. Shoots over Doncic. Morant with another miss.
More defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Reeves the pass to Ayton. Bucket is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Yeah, the Grizzlies head coach and I were able to chat. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's highest-scoring teams. Second, the Grizzlies.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. There's a screen by Aldama. Morant passes to Spencer. Shot clock at 6. Up again. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Lakers leading by 8. Reeves outside. And it's off from three-point range. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And we've got our NBA Fright Night. Halloween, Greg. How about this? Some people love to go to the haunted houses. Some people like to stay home and give out candy. What about you?
Yeah, well, sometimes we've got to watch some haunted games, right? And some of these teams right now are playing some scary basketball.
Now, over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
There's the 3. Jerome, no good. Los Angeles leading by 9. LeBron outside. Out to Doncic. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic.
And a moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. He's coming off an excellent season. Last year averaging 24 points per, 8 assists and 8 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Jake Arabia is checked in for the Lakers. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for Ja Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
That's good from Morant. And coming into the season, J.J. Redick and the Lakers, Clark, emphasizing the importance of championship-level conditioning.
Well, hard to see that as directed at anyone other than Luka Doncic. That's one of the criticisms of Luka, his conditioning and his lack of effort defensively. This was a big question when they traded for him. Could they convince him to make the conditioning commitment necessary?
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Guys, back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. Pass to Spencer. Back to Morant. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Morant's got 5 points so far.
And that three-point shot has really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Back to Jerome. Takes the 13-footer. A rebound by the Lakers. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Here's Morant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And a deep three from Doncic. Cold-blooded buzzer beater.
Clutch, much in the clutch. Woo-hoo! How about that? Woo! Yeah!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Hayes. Kennard is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Hachimura in at the 4 slot. Jackson misses.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Jerome passes to Clark. Clark, a screen on Hachimura. Kept alive. No good from Clark.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
For Memphis, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Jerome against Kennard. Clark with a wide-open look. Trains the three-pointer. Clark's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Out to the right wing. Here's LaRavia. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Memphis has gone 1-3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Pippen gets it to go.
Look, he may not be a high-volume three-point shooter, but he'll take that when you give him the chance.
Here's Kennard. And it's Hachimura in the corner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Hachimura's got 6. Here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Lakers leading by 9. Here's Kennard, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Kennard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So both teams making some changes here. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
Morant outside. Memphis moving it around. Shoots from the block. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Lakers leading by 9. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Hachimura finds Kennard. Back to Hachimura. And here's Doncic from the arc. Oh, Doncic, long range!
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
And that one is good from Jerome.
He gets it where he wants it and takes it up strong.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. On the wing, Reeves. His 3-pointers off the mark. And Jerome has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. A 12-point game. And this game is done. They'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. LA's gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Doncic kicks to Kennard. Reeves outside. Hands it from downtown. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
Zero hesitation from Reeves that time. He never lacks confidence.
Jerome, a screen on Hachimura. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. And it's Morant missing.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Memphis. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you guys.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Grizzlies making a switch here. Spencer's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. James comes in for Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for Kennard. .125 left to play here in the half. James right side. LeBron James hammers it home.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Morant outside. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
LA's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. That bucket in no time at all. Reeves has got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. Pass to Wells. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Aldama can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Reeves gets the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Morant with it. 12 points for him. From outside the arc. And the dunk by Edey.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Here's Morant. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, they didn't get the email I sent. Season has started, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. High hopes does not win games. They gotta wake up, get it together. Good news, still time.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Austin Reaves really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Here's Morant. Santi Aldama is out there with Zach Edey. Then there's Wells. Then it's Morant. And it's Spencer in at the 2. That's the group for Tuomas Isalo as we begin the second half. And it's Morant missing.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
And it's Doncic missing. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Pass to Aldama. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant. Doncic with the block.
How about the D from Doncic? These guys appreciate when he gives that kind of effort at the defensive end.
Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
LeBron, no good. Grizzlies have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker at the break. And Aldama slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Taking a look at some stats for Luka Doncic. Last season, he played outstanding. He put in about 28 points per, 7 assists, and 8 rebounds. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Spencer. Now here's Wells. Misses the 3.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. No good with the triple.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Aldama. This one for 3. The rebound by the Lakers. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 eggs.
One of the tough things about guarding Reaves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance.
Austin Reaves, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Reaves continues to prove just how valuable he is. I mean, he's a guy that does a little bit of everything to help you win.
And so he makes both from the line. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the leagues. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Aldama. Can they get it? And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. In the corner, it's James. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The three from Morant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Morant. He's got 12. Timeout called. The Grizzlies. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Jerome, he's checked in for John Morant. The Lakers also changing it up. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Marcus Smart. And it's Luke Kennard in for Austin Reeves. Edey finds well. Now Jerome. They get it back. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 8 points.
That's why you go after every rebound. You might just get yourself a bucket in the process.
Doncic makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And for Memphis, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Pass to Jerome. Nice move. Here's Spencer. 5 on the clock. No one near as Jerome lets it go. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Here's Spencer, still without a basket. Pass to Clark. Now Jerome. Clark sets a screen for Jerome. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
And the Lakers with possession here. Here's Doncic, rebounded by Jackson.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Pass to Spencer. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And, guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
The three from LeBron. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight. Grizzlies have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Doncic against Jerome. Pass to Coward. Back to Jackson. Clock at 6. Clark sets a screen for Jerome. And it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. And so it's Los Angeles, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Rui Hachimura out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Hayes, and it's Kennard in at the 1 spot. Jerome, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
The Grizzlies shooting 43% from the floor. Pass to Jerome to the right side. And that one's good. Coward.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Reeves outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Jerome passes to Clark. Now Morant. Looking to get it going. And then Morant rams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
pass to LaRavia. Reeves outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Clark, a screen on Kennard. Here's Jerome. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Buries it from three-point range. Reeves has got 29 in the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Jerome passes to Morant. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Reeves. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Hayes.
Austin Reeves at the line for one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
It's Edey, high post. Aldama passes to Spencer. Now here's Morant for three. The Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Spencer's shot is off.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Can they get it? And the nice bucket inside from Edey.
Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done.
Jacks up a three. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got his fourth rebound in this one. Morant against James. Morant with the bucket.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
And the Lakers call time here. A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth.
On your feet, fans, here they go. Your Grizzlies.
And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Austin Reeves.
Hey guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. A minute 42 left to play in the final quarter. Floats one up. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Austin Reaves.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
Smart misses. Memphis has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Morant against Doncic. Morant with another miss.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
And the dunk by James.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
This is how athletic Morant is, a point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's the Grizzlies now. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka, and Luka, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
We got to win against a team that is very competitive. They go hard no matter what. They're a great team. And, I'm just glad we got to win. And we got to keep going like that.
Victory tastes a little sweeter against an opponent like that. Thanks, Luka.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, Austin Reaves.